Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another episode. It is currently almost 5:30 a.m., and it is Thanksgiving morning. What we're going to try to do today is put some lobster on the table for the dinner. So we are heading over to Newport Beach today. It's looking pretty decent. Last night was about flat, so 0 feet or 0 foot surf, 0 to 1. And this morning, it looks like it's going to be a 1 to 2 surf range with winds coming from the south. Not ideal wind direction for where I'm going to be diving, but still looking overall pretty good. So we're going to head over and hopefully we can land a lobster and add it to our Thanksgiving meal. And here we go, heading out from Newport Beach area. We are geared up and hopefully grabbing some lobster to add to our Thanksgiving feast. The surf was about a foot or so. Winds were relatively pretty much non-existent, very low, maybe about 3 miles an hour or so. But visibility, man, it was really great. About 15 to maybe 20 feet of visibility this day, and the temperature of the water was actually really great this time of year. Relatively warm, and I think it's supposed to chill out the next week or so. So got really lucky there. But without further ado, let's go into the water and hopefully grab some bugs. So this is the first lobster grab of the day, and I just wanted to point out the whole day I was pretty much moving away kelp and seagrass to get to the lobster. But here we go, first one of the day. Pull it up, but you know what we have to do the measurement from between the eyes to the end of the carapace, and this one is definitely short. Perhaps next season, buddy. So lobsters are usually in holes and cracks, but sometimes they could be hiding in the seagrass. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but look at the bottom left of your screen. You'll see the tail right there. Boom, got him. And this one is very special. It just molted, and how I know that is the entire shell is super, super soft. Here, check it out. And with any lobster we grab, we have to measure it. So we go between the eyes to the end of the carapace, and it is well within range. And we have our first keeper of the day. And check out my finger, push down on the shell. It gives a little rebound. I know it's tough to see, but I squeeze it again later, so stick around. So this spot is very overfished, and as you can tell, they are very twitchy here. And so I see this lobster, and I notice a little bit of room back there. So instead of trying to go for it head on, I try to scoop my hand back there until it crawls back into my hand, and then I go for it. The different strategy you can use, if there's some space there, try to get behind the lobster, so at least you can try to grab it. But this one is too short, so I let it go. And that wraps up our Thanksgiving dive at Newport. Conditions were absolutely amazing, but the lobsters here are extremely fidgety with, this is just a very overfished area where I was. But anyway, 23 feet the deepest, a minute 4 seconds was the longest, 39 dives in total, and 9 feet for the average depth. So a lot of short jabby dives, but nevertheless, conditions were great. The lobster here are extremely fidgety, so you have to be really quick. But here we go. Let's head over to Thanksgiving dinner. All right, we ended up with one relatively easy in the grass, and not much luck getting a keeper in caves today. Very interesting. My first one that I've caught that has been this soft. It must have just molted. I know Jason from Catch Fish Not Feelings has caught one of these recently, but check this out. So nice sized lobster. Supposed to do this in the water, just so you know, but just for the video. Nice size. So you want the eyes to pop out when you measure like that. So we are good to go. But it looks like it had just molted. Check this out. I don't know if that camera's gonna do it justice, but really, really soft. Even the tail. Her tail's relatively hard, but it's really, really soft. Nice little lobster for Thanksgiving. All right, everyone. We just got to Phil's. I'm gonna treat myself to a nice coffee after a Thanksgiving dive. We got a lobster, which is great. You can share it with the family for Thanksgiving dinner. And grab some coffee. Family's got a whole day of food prep planned, as many of you I assume do. So we're gonna have the lobster with the turkey. I think we have a prime rib also. Got a whole feast set up. So Thanksgiving to everyone. I'll show a little clip of our dinner right after this. But first, I'm gonna grab my coffee. Just put a wet paper towel on top. It's good for holding till Thanksgiving dinner. We go, cut it in half, kept it simple. We have turkey and prime rib anyway, so instead of doing something complex, just keep it down the middle, put some butter on, stick it on the grill. Yeah, looking good. Oh, look at those muscle fibers twitching. I had to slow down the cooking because I did it a little too early for dinner, but I kept basting it with butter to hopefully keep it hydrated. There we are, first guy. We'll leave it in the foil, keep that heat in. If we have to, we'll reheat it in here. Looking beautiful. Yes. Here's the spread. We have our potatoes, stuffing, turkey, I think cream corn pudding. We have our spiny lobster, prime rib, potatoes, salad. We are ready to feast. Happy Thanksgiving.
Ooh, yes.
Let's eat.